Much of the new 1 October video released today shows officers dealing with the injured and the scared. We certainly know this is not easy for anyone to see. And so that is why, well, we're not going to air it. We want to be absolutely transparent. We are making the choice to edit out the images that we believe would force people to relive that night.
That's right. But there are stories of the heroes that night that we want to tell you about. 13 Action News reporter Brian Callahan is part of our team going through all of the material. He joins us now with a look at the perspective from a pair of officers who were already inside Mandalay Bay when that gunfire started. Brian.
Yeah, we've seen all too much video over the past 8 months showing the chaos from the public's perspective. But watching and hearing these two officers react as they realized the scope of the attack gave you a different sense of how even these highly trained officers couldn't believe what they were up against. Body camera footage shows officers inside the Mandalay Bay security office hurrying out. Another officer later on body camera saying that's when the first shots were fired. Radio traffic relaying the information. As the officers made their way through the casino floor,
shots fired from Mandalay Bay.
The group that included several Mandalay Bay security officers making an abrupt turn.
Okay, pick me.
The officer later explaining what was said to cause the turn and sprint to the elevators.
We get halfway through the casino and the security guard that's with me looks at me and says, "The shots are coming from the 31st floor here at the Mandalay Bay."
Once they got off at the 31st floor, you can hear the shock in the officers' voices when they hear the gunfire.
Holy that's rapid fire.
Continues, this group of 5 or 6 Metro and Mandalay Bay security officers tried to get to the gunman's room. There were some very tense moments that had these officers trapped in the stairs between the floors for about half an hour. We'll show you some of that coming up at 6. Brian Callahan, 13 Action News.
All right, Brian, thank you. And while we're not showing all of that video on TV, we are making more available on our website. So if you do want to see some of the unedited video, we are uploading it to ktnv.com.